you some?
Tail light, license and registration.
What's that?
What happened? I hit on my block in broad daylight. I want names and I want blood, you hear me? Got a little cousin, he's a cop, he's NYPD. He don't come cheap, but he'll do whatever. I don't like cops, especially dirty ones. We don't do no favors, you know what I'm saying?
Where are you taking me?
Who ordered the head?
No!
This is fun for me.
No!
Once that line is crossed, ain't no coming back.
No one's gonna find his body when I'm done with it.
People don't just disappear.
They do.
This is gonna taint the NYPD
Once that line is
forever.
crossed, ain't no
Where is the money coming from, Leo?
We're cops. We're the good guys. Cops or no cops, you and your entire family, you're dead.
This is bigger than anything you ever done.
It's actually the perfect time to renegotiate.
You play with the devil, you will always lose.
We have a few questions about
Mob cops. Everybody wants to know about these cops.
Want better information? You need some better money.
You always want more.
You want more wasn't even necessary.
Galliano is a homicidal maniac.
Yeah! That's the spirit.
I ain't the one to be messing with.
After this, our rate goes up.
But these guys on trial?
What'd you tell him?
I told them nothing.
I ain't the one to be messing
Not untouchable, Leo. That's exactly what we are.
It's gonna get loud. Might want to turn the radio up.
Ain't no coming back.
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for Mob Cops, arriving in theaters, on demand, on digital, April 25th. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things Mob Cops is star Jeremy Luke, who plays Leo Benetti. How are you, sir?
Good to see you, Kuya.
Thank you for your time, my friend. Good to see you. I feel like I know you already because I've been watching so many things to prep for today, as I do as a professional, considering my job as a critic professional. And as also as a fellow actor, I was watching a very inspirational interview you did, I think last year. I think it was called For Your Inspiration, with a fellow actor friend of yours in LA, and another Angelino. I think I learned you've been there like 20 plus years now. Yeah, so I feel like I know you, sir, and it's a pleasure to chat with you. Talk to me about Mob Cops. You've played quite a few, mob type roles. What was it about this project that intrigued you to give life to Leo Benetti?
I mean, honestly, Kuya, what intrigued me was this guy was in the mafia, had mafia connections, his family, but he was also a cop. He was also a father, a husband, and what really turned me onto this was he was chasing an acting career. He was in the movie Goodfellas.
Oh yeah.
He was Fat Andy in Goodfellas. When they're coming through, they're like, "This is Jimmy 2 Times and Frankie Carbone," and they go, "This is Fat Andy." And he goes, "How you doing?" And he takes a drink. That's who he was.
Yeah, one of the things I love about films, especially when I'm not too familiar with the subject material, when it gets you, you dive into, especially when it's based on a true story, you dive into the research and looking at all that stuff. I love, as an actor myself as well, and I'm sure you, the same for you, when you book the role, let me find out all about the real guy that this was based on, and so on and so forth. That is just part of the adventure and part of the thrill of us, as our jobs as actors, and giving life to these characters. So yeah, intriguing. The difference is you're playing kind of both sides of the fence. What was it like working with David Arquette in this, who's your fellow detective that you work as a partnership on?
He was great. Just like everybody else, like I was a fan of David. I've been a fan of David for years. He's been around for so long. He's such a good actor and wise. We had a good time. We FaceTime. He doesn't live in California, so when I found out that I got the role, he was already on board. We FaceTimed a bunch, and then we started rehearsing. Actually, rehearsing this place called Patty's Toluca League, which is a restaurant. We just got together, started reading through the script, sharing information about like what we've read, documentaries. There's a lot of information about these people that's out there. So we just started sharing information, you know, and reading through the script, pulling it apart, and just, you know, becoming scene partners, just bonding and, you know, talking about each other's lives and stuff, you know.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. You know, again, we form set families, right? You know, when we're on these sets, because, you know, we're with them, you know, for, you know, maybe a short time, but sometimes a rather long length of time. And they really become, you know, extended family and friends.
Absolutely.
Speaking with your director, who's also acting as well, David, I'm probably going to brutalize that last name. What was it like working with him, and any notes back and forth? Was it your first time working with him, and how was that?
Danny A, we call
There
him.
you go.
And he's actually, I did a movie called Inside Man with Danny.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Danny, that Emil Hirsch starred in a couple of years ago. So I was very, very familiar with Danny. You know, he keeps a really easy set. He's a lot of fun. Like sometimes you get on set and the top down, right? The director's all stressed out, or it's okay to be stressed. They usually always are stressed, but they're just stressing out the cast and the crew. He wasn't like that. Like Danny keeps it fun, light. We had a good time. You know, he let me make my own creative decisions, and then like he comes by with the sprinkles and like, hey, I want you to do this, that, and the other thing. And you know, next thing you know, we're making cake. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun working with Danny. He's really easygoing, and we kind of understand each other. And you know, I think I gave him what I know. I gave him what he wanted.
I love it. It's a compliment to your work, you know, to go from one film to another with the same director. You know, it's what we yearn for, right, as actors, and building these relationships, networking in this industry. You know, so definitely, that's kudos to you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So working on this set, I'm not sure how long it took to put it all together. It's only about an hour and a half runtime, so it's an easy digest for a lot of folks. And you know, for your scenes, you know, you're doing some parts with Danny, David, and then you know, and also, you know, a little bit of voiceover here and there. What are some memories you take with you and your experience working on Mob Cops?
Here's the thing, like a couple of the actors, well, one of the biggest memories that I have, before we did production, I had a month to get ready. So the guy that plays Ira, the Jewish guy that we pull over, that, you know, his name is Graham Sibley, and he's a very close friend of mine. So Graham actually helped me for a month before the shoot. We got together every single day. I went to his house and we just worked on the script, worked on pulling apart the script, and, you know, where is Leo Benetti coming from? How did he grow up? What kind of music does he listen to? What would he think about this situation? What's his relationship with his wife and his girl, his daughter? You know, all these things. So when I got on set, it was just very seamless. And I also like Lynn, Adriana. She's a good friend of mine too. I did a scene. She played my wife, and you know, I helped Lynn get the role because Danny was like, "Well, what do you think about your wife?" I was like, "I kind of have somebody in mind. Could she audition?" And then Danny saw her audition and loved it. And you know, just working with people that are also friends. And Joey Russo, who plays Galliano, I was very familiar with him. Bo Dietl, very familiar. We work together. I've worked with a lot of these people before.
I love it. It's like a family reunion, my friend. It's always a good time.
Yeah.
Diving into the character, I always love posing these questions to my fellow actors. You know, what do we love most about, you know, X character that we played? What do we hate most about the character we played? So can you tell me, Jeremy, what do you love? Well, no, let's start with the hate first. What do you hate most about Leo Benetti? And then we'll go to what you love most about him.
I hate that he killed people.
Yeah.
I hate that he killed innocent. I hate that he killed innocent people. Going back and look at it, he justified it, but there was some of the people were involved in the mafia, but there were other people that weren't, that got killed, and I hate that about him. What I loved about Leo, I loved how he it seemed like he treated his family really well. That he was a family man, and he really loved his family.
Definitely. Well, Jeremy, again, kudos, congratulations on your role in Mob Cops. Let me remind everybody again, it's in theaters, on demand, on digital, this Friday of this recording, April 25th. Again, it's an honor, a pleasure to speak with you, sir. I can't wait to see what you're going to do next with your storied career. Again, I feel like I know you, and as a fellow actor out here, from watching that other interview that I saw, you're sharing and just the struggles, and also, you know, both in and out as a creative. I really connected with that, because that's what brings me in front of you right now is, you know, when you're not working, why not, you know, give love and show love to my fellow creatives through work like this. So it's an honor and pleasure to speak with you, sir.
Shit, thank you, Kuya. That's me too. Jeremy Luke, you know, follow me, I'll follow you, that whole thing. Jeremy Luke 323 on Instagram and all that.
Wonderful. Jeremy Luke, y'all. I'm going to have all his links in the description below. Follow him just like I will be. I'm Kuya P. Jeremy Luke, y'all. Mob Cops in theaters, on demand, on digital, April 25th. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World.
Good seeing you, Kuya. All right, man. Thank you. Great interview. My favorite. I do like
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world.
Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes,
you know
sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, Nerds Rule the World. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
Nerds Rule the World.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like Nerds Rule the World. Like, I want more black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Nerds Rule.
Love it.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Yes,
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
absolutely.
And you're right. Nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies.
So much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
It's your boy Kuya P. Nerds Rule the World. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
do. They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.
Well,
wonderful. All right.
You have about 10 minutes. I'll let you know when it's coming to the end of that, and you can get started whenever you're ready.
Wonderful. Thank you, Megan. And hello again, Jeremy. It's a pleasure to chat with you.
Yeah,
Awesome. So I'm going to count us in real quick to help me with my edit, because I'm putting the trailer right in front, and we'll get right into it. And I'm going to try and give you as much energy as I can. I'm coming out of being sick for the past few days. So you're my interview back, man. All right, sir. Let's have some fun. I'm going to count us in. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.